Here we are at the East Middlebury Post Office, and this is the day of the Ripton protest. This is the end of a long line of people who are all standing here waiting to get their mail.
I mean, I think that a lot of action's already happened. People have written to and called a lot of different people.
Here's the picture.
It seems to me that there's going to be an investigation of some kind. There's the whole thing about calling this an emergency when it's something that they did have some time frame to work on.
Well, I find it kind of interesting. I went to mail a package this morning, and I found that all of the postage and all the money to sell postage had been pulled on Tuesday when they were closing the post office on Friday. And so I had to spend $5 to drive down to another post office to mail my package.
Look at the rest of the line. We have dozens of people now who are all really upset about this, and we have no real good response yet from the USPS.
Here we have our youngest protester. Any comments?
Any comments, Matthew?
There's no interest.
No comment.
Oh, I think the expression says a lot. Right?
I just want to say that having the post office in the center of town is very important to all of us, and brings us all together, and also is the only way for us to get our mail is in the store.
It's the heart and soul of the community.
Right.
It's integral. We can't drive 10 miles round trip. I mean, altogether up and down a mountain to get our mail.
Right. Every household having to drive up and down the hill.
That is the antithesis of what we should be working for.
Right.
What's been done is outrageous.
Exactly. Very underhanded, not clearly communicated with us.
Well, we only were told, what, on Thursday? That our post office was being moved, and that's not right.
And the last thing I'll say is that whoever is working in the Ripton post office should be paid a more livable wage than they currently are.
Given the price of gas, of fuel, when there are days that I'm in Ripton, I certainly don't want to have to drive down to East Middlebury for my mail.
Yeah, absolutely.
So keep the boxes in Ripton, please. Not good for the planet, yeah.
We need our post office in Ripton. We need to have the post office that we originally had back in the 1800s, and we experienced a little blip in recent years, and I'm feeling undervalued as a resident of Ripton, quite frankly, and it's time for us to have our full-fledged post office with a postmaster in a post office space, and there are possibilities that are existent in the town at this point, and it's time to cut to the quick. We have very few chances to be together, especially in a rural area, and our post office is one of the places where we can come together and see who we live near, and so it's really important that we maintain that. It's one of the few ways that we can keep our community whole.